guys, welcome to today's MCAT question of the day. As always, we'll be working our way through one of the mini MCAT practice problems found at MCATselfprep.com, the home of the free MCAT prep course. I'm Andrew George, a 99th percentile MCAT tutor, and I will be walking you through today's practice problem as if you were one of my private tutoring students. Be sure to hit pause and try this problem for yourself before watching my explanation. Okay, let's order these four compounds from lowest boiling point to highest boiling point. And the key thing you need to know when you're trying to determine the boiling point based on structure is the boiling point will be based on the strength of the forces that are holding molecules together. Think about it this way. If a molecule is held tightly together, it doesn't want to separate into its gaseous form. Gases are just particles bouncing all around, not attached to each other, whereas liquids, they're all attached to each other. So if we're going to go to a free-floating form where things are no longer attached to each other, we have to overcome the forces that are holding those substances together. Therefore, the more tightly bound those substances are to each other, the higher temperature it will take to cause them to boil away from each other. Therefore, let's think about it this way. The substance with the lowest boiling point will have the weakest intermolecular forces, and the substance with the highest boiling point will have the strongest intermolecular forces. So which of these compounds will have the weakest intermolecular forces? Well, I immediately look at propane because it doesn't have any functional groups. All it is a hydrocarbon chain. Therefore, the only intermolecular force it can engage in is London dispersion forces. Therefore, I'm going to assume that propane is going to have the lowest boiling point. Now, I look here and I see that isopropyl alcohol has an OH group. And I know that OH groups can engage in hydrogen bonding, which is a very, very strong intermolecular force. Not quite as strong as covalent bonds, but still, it's a very strong force. So I'm going to expect that isopropyl alcohol will probably have the highest boiling point. It's going to take the highest temperature to cause isopropyl alcohol to separate into its gaseous form. Now I'm stuck between acetone and propanol, which both have the same functional group, a carbonyl. And carbonyls, because they don't have a hydrogen coming off of them, they can't engage in hydrogen bonding, but that oxygen will pull the electron density towards it, causing one end of propanol to become partially negative and the other end to become partially positive. We call this an induced dipole. Therefore, propanol can have an induced dipole. It looks like acetone also has an induced dipole. So would we say that these two have the same boiling point? Well, I could probably stack a lot more acetones closer together than I could propanols. Propanol's kind of big and awkward, whereas acetone's nice and small. I could fit a lot of them next to each other. Therefore, I would expect that acetone would be able to squeeze closer together, creating stronger intermolecular forces. Therefore, I would rank acetone as having the second highest boiling point, and propanol as having the third highest boiling point. Therefore, we're looking for the answer choice with 3, 4, 2, 1, and that's going to be answer choice D. If you enjoyed this MCAT question of the day, be sure to give it a like. And for more MCAT questions of the day, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and enroll in our free MCAT prep course found at MCATselfprep.com. And if you are really looking to maximize your MCAT score, be sure to reach out for a free 10-minute phone consultation. I'd love to chat with you about your situation and how you can maximize your MCAT score. I look forward to hearing from you soon. We'll see you next time.